sec. Right. Are we live? We are live. Good morning, everyone on YouTube around the world, all 7 of you. Let me just do an Instagram post. See if we can get some more of you guys with us. How is everyone? Write in the comments. Hello, Zara. Hello. How do I say your name? Ejike? Is that how you say it? Here with some of the guys in the Magic Academy. I'm here with MJ, my MJ pillow right there. Hello, Rahul. Hello, Furquan. Right, 1 second, guys. I'm just doing a little post on Instagram. Get everyone to join. Tell us how you're doing, guys. What are you trading? Are you Euro USD people? You're gonna see that my charts look a little bit different than they used to. See all these colors over here. Yeah, I'll be explaining kind of how we look at things in a bit. But let me know, can you see and hear everything okay? Oh, just lost connection to myself. Hold on. That should be better now. Oh dear. Okay. Seem to be working okay. Thank you, Avix. How the oh, screw it. I can't be bothered with Instagram. Okay, so these lines I've got marked on here are basically the upcoming news for Euro USD. It makes it much easier to see what to look out for, and there is a specific way we look at news at Magic, which allows us to use it for liquidity and things like that, and inducement, and just avoid certain trades. Morning, Amir.
Morning.
There he is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You are live on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
There he is. Screen is not clear. Oh dear. Getting messages saying that I'm not clear. How? I don't know what I can do about that. It says stream is healthy on the YouTube page. Might be your connection. I don't know. Any feedback from anyone else would be welcome. Avix, you said it looked clear enough when you went on YouTube. It's sound. Okay, good stuff. Right, well, here we are, Euro USD. And really, it seems again we've picked a great morning to do a live because there's no kind of news for a good hour now. We did just have this low impact news.
It got swept.
That has been
the high.
Swept. The Asia high has been swept. Did you see?
Overall, yeah.
Did you see this zone, Amir?
I think wasn't it mitigated on on the footprint chart?
Not
because I was kind of looking here first, but I saw this and I thought, yeah, it was kind of mitigated.
Not for me.
I don't know.
Fuck it. It was. Where are we?
Which area was that?
Hold on.
It's down here.
I literally don't know where I am.
I think it was the
So it tapped in. Yeah, it was this 6.
6. But what was it on the 1 minute? Oh, fuck it, then I must have missed it.
But the thing was about it, there was no real or clear inducement.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I must have missed that. Because I was looking here, and yeah, I completely missed this bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something about the middle of Asia ranges sometimes.
So there's 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you studied that much?
What, the 50%? Yeah, I have. But yeah, to be honest, it can go from anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be 50%. But
yeah,
50% range, like 50% zones can give reactions. Like if you look at this and you mark out 50%, this probably wasn't 50%. I think it was just like below the 50%.
In terms of how we take things, though, and the fact that we need some sort of liquidity to either be swept or induced before the entry, that doesn't really factor in to this trade.
Yeah. I mean, maybe like you can make an exception if it's an Asia range. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah.
If it's just an Asia range and you're trading in here, then potentially it could be something that you could use as an exception. Because I've seen trades play out from stuff like this.
Is that anything that's a part of what you've been working on, or?
Yeah. If I'll be honest, yeah, I have been looking at stuff like this.
Okay.
And obviously, I use timing as well. About what time and Asia range and all of that. So
yes.
I do factor in a lot of things when it comes to the Asia range. But yeah, like certain things to avoid, like certain areas I avoid, like I don't want to take a trade from here, for example. I know there was an area here, but I wasn't really looking. I wasn't too interested here. Because my kind of idea was because if you look at the structure overall, and if price reacts here and then comes down, why would you want to take a trade from here? Because if you think about it, the whole point of the structure, like the premium discount is if we get a break here, like and you get a reaction here, it's like if price is then cementing, it's like why would you want to take a trade here? That's what I was kind of saying in the group that I wanted a break of this, and now we've got break of this. There's an area here
Mm-hmm.
that I'm interested in, and
Yeah,
obviously you've got this.
just about.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes. Yeah, this is nice.
yeah, I'll probably just, to be honest, I'll probably just target something here because I know there's other levels above here,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, I'd go short term for sure.
yeah, just probably like to hear, and that's probably me done for the day. I'm not gonna,
Hashtag DFTD.
yeah,
Exactly. So
literally, I'm not even gonna bother nowadays trading. If I get one good trade, I'm probably just gonna be done and just go outside to enjoy my day.
yes, exactly. Gone are the days of greedy Amir.
Yeah, yeah, no more
Gone are the
200
days of point 0.2 pip stop loss, Amir.
Oh man, that was crazy. I was getting like 50R in like less than a minute.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. But then
Yeah,
the funding kicked in,
yeah,
kicked your ass.
yeah. No, it made it opened my eyes. Like it made me realize, like I have to be more conservative, more strict with the way I trade. Like I can't.
Yes. More
You
right
can't. The thing
wing.
is with funding, yeah. The thing is with funding, you can't use those high stop losses. You're gonna get destroyed. Like it not. Like it'll work out. Don't get me wrong, it'll work out. But if you take an L, you're gonna lose a lot of
Yeah.
from commissions because of how tight your stop.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
That,
we were taking some and losing 4 or 5 times what
yeah,
we'd risked,
yeah, exactly,
which
and
was just
yeah,
batty.
exactly. So
Batty
if you go for
quadrillion.
like even one pip is still high, but if you go for like anywhere between 1.5, 2 pips, you're good. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna pay that much, and
Yeah.
like we were saying, maybe increase the risk or something
Exactly.
to 1%. But yeah, I'm still thinking about like how to do that. Whether to go to position sizer and include the commissions as well, because then we don't need the 5 seconds if we're gonna trade that way. So I'm kind of thinking
Uh,
that's how I was kind of thinking.
I mean, all you can. All that's really doing is just reducing your
Yeah,
lot size overall. So you could just
yeah,
reduce the risk on whatever.
mm.
Yeah. The way we're trading, like, are you purely using limits now, or are you still going to use the 5 second?
Um. So I was that's another thing I was kind of thinking. Because obviously the way I was doing it, like how I'm doing it currently, is if there's multiple zones, I'm not gonna put a limit on each one because it's you know 2, 3 potential losses you can have.
Hmm.
So my idea was obviously to use the 5 seconds when you have multiple zones,
Yeah.
and see if you can get a reaction, maybe even try covering the area below the high of the area,
Yes.
and then get in. Um, but I'm kind of thinking now more towards just take one area
Hmm.
um, from each zone, from each point of interest,
Yeah.
rather than take all three. I'm still obviously testing that. And then in that case, then I can scrap the 5 seconds of but like completely and just use 1 minute limits and
Yeah.
just wait for those high probability areas. Um,
Absolutely.
the ones that have the inducement, liquidity, and all of that good stuff. Then you have one area,
Yeah.
and then if that fails, then I won't take anything else.
Yeah. Makes
Because
sense.
yeah, because the thing is, I was thinking, obviously with funding, you don't want to take too many trades. You don't want to be taking like on a personal. I have no emotions. I don't care. Like I do care, but like obviously when you're doing like a challenge or a funding thing, it's like if you do the same thing that you're doing on a personal, you're gonna get like what I mean. If you're taking 4 or 5 trades a day,
Mm-hmm.
if you do that on a funding because you've got like a drawdown limit, like 5% or whatever,
Yeah.
so it's not obviously good that if you take too many trades on the funding. So if you limit it to like couple trade, 1 or 2 trades a day,
Yeah.
then that's good.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. It's all you need really. You really don't need loads and loads of trades because that's like I said yesterday, we're not here to be glued to our screens all day.
Hmm.
The less the better, really. So, oh, I can see my bald patch on the back of my head because I've got my camera on YouTube. I can see it. It's got, fuck me, that's getting bad.
Oh god,
That's getting bad.
I think it's turkey time. I'm starting to lose hair as well. Do you know my barber? Because I went the other day and he was doing my hairline. He was like, "Hold on a minute, why is your corners like starting to like thin down?" And I was like, "What?"
Oh no.
I was like, my hairline used to always be like super sharp, super perfect.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Wait, hold on a minute. It wasn't like this last time. Why is it starting to like to thin out in the corners?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Fuck, it's time to go turkey."
I know. Yeah, mine was always good as well. And I thought, yeah, I'm just sorted for life.
Yeah,
But I think when I hit probably around your age, mine started to sort of go in
yeah.
the at the front, and then it was only right. I went to Putt Shack,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
and it's like a golf thing. It's like a golf and and alcohol and whatever. And it's like
Yeah,
indoor crazy golf.
sure.
Um, and there's one part of it where if you, you you hit the ball through this wheel and then it
Mm,
lands on a prize, so it'll either be like a free pizza, a free drink, or a free go of golf, and then you have
mm,
to get a hole in one, and you win that prize. Now I somehow managed to do this, and the way they confirm that you've done it is they have like a bird's eye camera
right.
recording recording your shot. So I had to go over to the man and say, "Oh, can you confirm I won a free pizza?" So, and so I was watching this video of myself doing it, and it's the first time I've seen like a bird's eye view of the top of my head, and I saw this bald patch. I was like, "What?" Looked like fucking Zidane
Oh my
from
God.
like 1998. Um, and
Oh no.
yeah, it was a bit of a shock. Yeah, it's getting old, isn't it? Try
Yeah.
Flexi Gel, rosemary oil. Someone's saying. Someone got a question. Do you still use market structure as before? Still map market structure in the same way, as you know. It's a little bit hard to see with all these coloured lines all over the screen, but there is market structure going on here. We've got major structure, minor one, minor two, um, and that's all in the that's all the same structure that's in all the latest YouTube structure videos. Um, so yeah, but the main difference is that we don't really bother marking it on the 1 minute anymore. As you can see, it's all just clear picture. It's mainly the 15 minute that we're looking on. The entries are based on the 1 minute, but again, not really looking at how the 1 minute's behaving. It's more just refining zones down from the 15 minute to the 1 minute, rather than looking for any specific 1 minute patterns and any of that bollocks. Because got sick of that, really. Yeah. And this is Amir, who I'm talking to, by the way, who's
So guys.
a Magic team member, and yeah, he's actually going to be releasing his own product soon, which is because Amir brought the footprint really to Magic. Um, his way of seeing it, he kind of broke it down, and he's been studying it for a long time, and kind of managed to find a way to incorporate it into the strategy that made it a really good extra confluence. So yeah, he's a very smart guy. Computer
Well,
science,
thank you.
wasn't it, that you've got a
Oh
degree in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so he's going to be putting out a PDF. Also, a big study of the Asia range plays.
Probably some
Um,
videos as well. Just
and
explaining.
some videos. There we go.
Stuff. Some
That's the
sexy
man.
sauce.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Um, so yeah, feel free to ask any questions, guys. If or just chat to us. Because trading live streams can be quite boring because trading is pretty boring. Especially you trade the way we trade, which is one pair. Fairly conservative these days. It's and mainly on the 15-minute. So there's going to be a lot of waiting, which is
So
good fun.
it was a nice sweep there, by the way. It was previous
What's over there then?
liquidity.
Oh, right, yeah. High of the day.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, even here, because I was looking back now, here, it's actually quite nice on even the 15-minute, the confidence that I gave the footprint.
On the footprint.
Why we had this reversal. There was a reason why price reversed from here. Like after this reaction, this candle closed, there was actually something here.
Right.
To say that price is gonna, I think already, but yeah.
But in that kind of case, it's like it's too late, right? Because the entry's already been.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the confidence after you get into the trade. Like,
right.
It's just a good,
to hold
it's just
it.
a good,
yeah.
just a good reason to say that, don't sell from here. Basically, because obviously what happened here, as you already know, it kind of just gave a reason here that we shouldn't sell anymore and should continue buying.
Sure.
But yeah, that was quite a nice trade between this.
yeah. Just do prefer to have that bit of inducement. I guess you could see like the minor low as the inducement, or the minor 2 low as the inducement for the minor 1.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was saying, kind of like if it's an Asia range, because remember that trade you took? I think it was, can't remember how long ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something.
Very similar.
Yeah, where you took a continuation buy, but you didn't hold it for long. You just, you were very conservative with how you took it.
Yeah.
And again, if you look at,
I
think it was here.
It was this Tuesday one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. And again, you can see it was a continuation from an Asia range. And obviously, I know you've probably had like maybe an inducement here, like a type of inducement. But if you just take Asia ranges and as a continuation, it could make sense.
Yeah.
Like so long you avoid the ones here and the ones here. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
If it's like within here, or maybe even we could look at the 50% of it, or I don't know. Still needs a bit of testing to be 100%. I'd say mechanically what would be the best way. But again, using this example and using today's example, you can use it as case studies.
For sure, yeah.
Because we do know that price does respect those areas. And even, I can't remember, I think it was a Friday a couple of weeks ago, where you took that buy. I think when you were at the gym, you had a limit on. Do you remember that? And I think you done the case study on that one. I think it was that one. And you took out the news. There was like the inducement, and it was like.
I think was it this one?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, there was two trades. Yeah. You could have either got in here, or you could have got in here. There's two opportunities. And as soon as it took this liquidity, it reversed.
Yeah. Which was, that was a specific liquidity candle, wasn't it, this high?
Yeah, exactly. It was
bash.
And again, you can see where price reacted from
Hmm.
again. But obviously with this example, I believe there was inducement here. I think there was something here. One of those candles, there was a sweep of something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the difference between obviously today's one and this one.
Yes.
This had something. But again, potentially, if you just take it from, if you mark out 50% of it, maybe it could be something to look up. If it's within a 50% of the range.
Yeah.
Because I use a specific indicator for that. Like there's a specific one. But you can work it out like that if you want as well. But you can see 50% just came below the 50%, moves up.
Bosh.
Either now we get heel reversal, or price will just continue up. But yeah, I'm still interested in this zone. If we calm down, I don't know whether we use any of those areas here, whether those kind of form something here.
Yeah.
Then this zone is quite nice.
So look on the.
Yeah, 4 hour wise, we're very like we took out last week's low with a sweep. Friday's low.
28th. Tuesday. Yeah, so that the Friday was the low. I guess.
Yeah, and then after we took that, price came down. And I think during Asia, this big bullish candle.
Yeah, this took a lot of liquidity.
Yeah. As soon as we grab that, then I think we're gonna. I reckon now price has got enough power to push up.
Yeah.
Maybe probably close here, and then if we close here, then we can now use this range again and push higher if that's what price wants to do. Because yeah, it's been pretty dull like this month. Like you can even see the first time we came up to this high, we rejected it, came down, tried to break it again, failed.
Yeah, it's been trash.
Yeah, and then we've been, if you look at it, like we've been pretty sideways the whole month.
Well, we're in May now, so
yeah,
it's a new dawn.
Yeah,
breaking out, breaking free.
Hopefully, because obviously, like Kazim was saying about the Fed rate, but the news later this evening. So hopefully, when we have that data, then we'll have a clearer direction of which way price wants to go.
Definitely.
I think maybe that's the reason why price has been like in this range. Probably we're just waiting for interest rate decision or something. Because we've seen this before when price has been in a range like this before. I think it was October, November. Do you remember like when we was in October when we had like very shitty price? And then November came, we had interest rate decision, and then we broke out that range. And then I think that's when we started the bullish. I think it was like November or something.
It was while I was away that the bullish was in Thailand.
Yeah.
It started smashing up.
Yeah, I still remember I was in a trade just before that Fed rate. And I took about 20 R, and then the trade went for like nearly, I think it was like 100 R if I held it during the news. It took out like the Asia liquidity and then reversed. So, but obviously I didn't really want to hold it that long.
Nah,
it's too risky.
Too risky.
Yeah.
A couple of questions. You said you managed to replace the 5-second time frame with the footprint confirmation. Are you able to go into that at all? Can't go into that too much. There was a little bit given away about that, but that's kind of something we're keeping quite close to our chest at Magic. I think. But yeah, there was a little hint towards it earlier in this live. If you watch it back, we did go on the footprint charts and have a little look. So, if you really want to know, either join Magic. It is in the new PDF as well, a little bit. I use the 15 seconds on the footprint. I'll go back, don't worry. Okay. On the 4-hour time frame, do you consider the wick break? We consider that a sweep. So it's a classic. I've done videos about this, sweep and cement. If you get a sweep of a high and then price cements, meaning a engulfing candle, the low that caused the sweep of the high becomes weak. And this is a pretty core concept. And so this low is the one that caused the sweep of the high. And by sweep, we mean a failure to close above it. And so it became low. And as you can see, price came down, took that low. And then if we look even deeper into this, we can see price came up, caused another sweep of a high here. No, wait, hold on. There's another thing going on. This low got swept. What caused the sweep of this low? It was this high. So this high was weak. And price came up, took that high. That high, though, also got swept and then cemented. And so this low that caused the sweep of this high, which was also a sweep of this low, became weak. So again, we knew that this low was going to fail, and it did. Okay, so it's a very powerful concept, and it's good to keep your eye on, especially the 4-hour, because it kind of just like it will cut out if you were looking to buy from like these areas here in this leg, you just, if you bear in mind that we'd swept and cemented, you would just not have gotten involved in sales. Sorry, I meant sell, not buy. In the same case, if you were looking to buy down here, you wouldn't, because you knew this low was weak, and you can see prices went straight through that. So it's very important to be aware of that, and that's, you know, how we're still using structure on the higher time frames just to keep us in check with the narrative of price and like high and weak lows and stuff like that. But yeah, if you study that concept, you'll see that it's very solid. S&C. In it, Amir.
Say that again.
That's just what the whole thing.
Oh yeah, sweep and cement. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at footprint. No, I was listening to you.
I just ran out of things to say.
Yeah, no, I was listening about what you were saying about sweep and cement.
No, I know. I was only joking.
But yeah, it's a good concept though. Like if you're, you know, looking at the 15-minute, and then you obviously get sweep and cement on the 4-hour, you can kind of, you know, avoid like taking a certain direction.
Yeah.
For the whole that period until, you know, the other side gets taken, whether the weak high or low is. Pretty much.
Hundy P.
How's the daily looking? Did it failed to cement, right?
The daily?
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Because we had that sweep.
So we had the sweep on the daily, and then it tried with all these candles to cement the high, it failed, and now it's pushing up.
I wonder if I can go on the footprint and see the daily, but I think it's going to be too much data to view. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what happened here with this candle.
Yeah.
Because I used to try looking at the higher time frames on it, but it just you know what it is, when it loads, it will load like a big like this. And then it's like if you try to zoom, it will crash.
Right.
Because it's like too much information for it to process.
Yeah.
It's the same thing if you go on the 5 seconds. It won't print properly. It will just print something like this, like a wave control. Wave control. Like it won't. You see, like on the 1 minute when you have like a proper candle,
Yeah.
it doesn't print that on the 5 seconds. It would just print something like this, something like this.
So it's not very
Because it's
useful,
really,
really.
yeah, because it's very quick. Like it's very fast. So I don't think it can process information like that very quick. On a tick, on a seconds chart.
Divination is saying decrease the footprint tick size.
Increase it.
I don't know what that. How do we do that?
Maybe from property data series, maybe.
Assuming you're using footprint divination, we're actually quite interested to know what data feeds people use on it, because there's a source we were using that kind of stopped working. So if anyone's got any good leads on data sources for the footprint, we are all ears.
Because I know CQG and Rhythmic is the best. But yeah,
don't even know how to, if they, or did you get a response from anyone on finding out if it worked?
Oh no, the guy didn't get back to me. Can you imagine? I don't think he even read the message. I don't even know.
Right.
He messaged me saying, I'll get back to you, but
Divination's played me at my own game. Says he can't really go into it.
Well. Yeah, but I'm sure. Like, if you go to Ninja Trader, and because they've got partner brokers, so if you ask them and you sign up with one of their partner brokers, maybe it's they do data feeds as well, and then you can use that on Ninja Trader as well. But
yeah, because I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, because I signed up with their thing before, their broker, Ninja Broker, and then they were like, yeah, if you want to get unlimited data lifetime, you have to deposit into our broker. And the thing is with that, obviously I don't trade futures, so if you don't trade and you just say you deposit money, there's like a fee, inactivity fee. It's like $25.
Oh yeah.
So if you don't trade futures, or you don't make a trade for like a whole month, or you don't trade that much, I don't know what the limit is that you have to actually trade, you actually get charged like $25.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
It's a bit ew.
Yeah.
Okay. But then does that work out at like $25 a month to get the footprint charts?
Yeah, that's
which ain't too bad.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Even if I made like I don't know, I'll figure out how to make a trade on there. Even though I was like, I don't know, open like the smallest contracts or whatever. Yeah. It could be worth a shot, but I'm not sure they still do it. I think they might have stopped it.
Right.
Because I know that was before they updated their website. They were doing that promotion. If you sign up, you'll get unlimited data. So I'm not sure if they still do it.
Well, they've got a free trial for the data, so surely they have a paid or something version of the same thing.
I think if you contact their support, I think they can do something.
Yeah.
I think their live chat opens at 1 o'clock UK time.
All right.
So just like New York open time. So I was gonna do it yesterday, but then I just I realized that their support was closed, and then I had to do like the email thing, and they didn't get back to me. So
right,
if they're online, then I think it's better you can chat to them live.
I gotcha. have your chart settings, the session coloring, the news indication, etc. Sure. Okay, well, I do have a video on the channel that goes into my chart settings that will cover the risk reward tool, these things, and that. And that's kind of the just using that magic color.
It's like that cool looking like bluish.
Exactly.
Yeah. How did you actually come up with that? Were you just like trialing different colors and then you found that?
I think so. Yeah, I was using, what's that website called? It's called like I think it's just called like colors, and it gives you colors that go together. So it'll randomly generate like 5 colors that go together for a color scheme.
Right.
And so, and then you can like lock in, like say you like 3 of the 5 colors but didn't like the other 2, you lock in those 3 and then click randomize, and it will come up with 2 different colors that come with that.
Right.
And it give you the color codes and everything.
Yeah.
And so I just found this color and thought, oh, that's nice. I think it's called like, I don't know, lavender or something. And yeah, I don't know. Just thought, yeah, I love that.
Is that the same one you used on your logo as well? The same color?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Get that.
So yeah, nice. I can't really change my chart colors now.
You have to change your logo and everything.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's basically just that one color. I think I used it for. What
are you trying to find the color?
Yeah. No, maybe not. Okay.
I think just click maybe on one of the boxes.
Yeah.
And then I think.
Star. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And then that's basically the color code you need. B7C0EE, if you want it. Yeah. Anywho,
nice
anyhis.
Use that 9, right? About what? 17 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yes, indeedy.
Yeah, I want to see how this closes here now. This bearish candle.
Yeah.
See how it closes. Because then maybe potentially we could involve. Like obviously, there's nothing here. Doesn't really give us anything that we look for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still interested to see how it closes, anyways.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
Equal highs. Is it equal? Does it look like on the 1 minute? Yeah. Oh no, it's swept.
It's like one tick above, I think.
Yeah.
That's 13, and the other ones are like 12.
Yes, sir. What software are you looking at Footprint on? It's just NinjaTrader.
There's obviously different ones if you want to look into that yourself. There's like Sierra charts.
Yeah, I see a lot of people recommending Sierra.
Yeah.
Would the indicator we've got work with things other than NinjaTrader, or is it specifically scripted for that?
I think it's scripted for NinjaTrader.
Right.
Because I think it's like different platform.
Yeah.
Because this is made on C#, the indicator. They used C sharp to make it.
Right.
I'm not sure. I haven't used Sierra charts myself to know how indicators are made,
Hmm.
but I know that this one's probably just for NinjaTrader. Because yeah, Sierra charts is like different the way it's like how they do it. I think there's like a subscription or something that you have to
Yeah.
do. I'm not too sure, but there's other ones. There's like Jigsaw. There's one called Atlas, I think. Um, yeah, there's a few, obviously a few options, but I just found that Ninja is the best, like for me, anyways. Because yeah, like even now trying to change to a different platform is just going to be a headache.
Yeah. 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 It works pretty well. I
Yeah,
just kind of got used to using it.
yeah, because even the guy I got it off, like the whole indicator, like he uses Ninja as well.
Yeah.
So I figured like, and obviously that's how I set up and everything. Because yeah, with even with the one that we're using, it's quite simple.
It's
Like,
very simple. Yeah.
yeah, it's custom made, so it's got everything you need. And then you see like a lot of indicators out there, they're just very difficult to read.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you just get a lot of crap that you don't need, and even like the settings and stuff won't be adjusted.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, like obviously the way they made it now for us is basically giving us everything that we need, and we don't have to really change anything around.
Yeah. Solid.
Solid, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Zero chart, you basically have to set it up yourself instead of buying an indicator, but it's worth it after you put a few days in. You have to be technically minded, though.
With what? Sierra charts.
Yeah, that's what divination's saying.
Mm.
Hmm.
So I know
Hmm.
some people that use it. Sierra charts. I've seen it around. Uh,
Yeah.
but end of the day, footprint is footprint. I mean, it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Absolutely.
Doesn't really matter where you use it. It's just the same thing. Um,
Yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah, I know people use volume profile on it as well. They use they add volume profile to their footprint chart,
Right.
and they use stuff like VWAP line as well.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
basically, it's just a line. If price rejects off that, it's like a they call it like an institutional. I'm not too sure
Oh,
what they.
right. Okay.
It's like an institutional thing. If like candle rejects off that
Right.
VWAP line, and then you get your footprint complemented. It's a very
Oh,
good
okay.
area.
It's like a moving
Yeah,
average thing.
yeah, but I'm not. Again, I'm not. I don't really use like
Yeah.
stuff like that, like
Yeah.
indicators. But this is accurate. Like this is not really an indicator. It's
Mm.
more you're getting like live data,
Yeah.
and that's what it's like providing you. It's just telling you, see like how you have a normal candlestick chart.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see nothing. It's just telling you what's happening in here
Yeah.
within each candle. So it's not really a sense of like a moving average or MACD or something like that.
Mm. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. It's slightly different, isn't it, to trading view? You have to kind of make a slight
Mm.
adjustment. But nothing too serious. But it's just the candles will be a little bit different, obviously, because this is the futures and it's slightly different data. And
Even the
also,
pricing, like you can
and the
see,
price is completely
yeah.
different, right?
But it's the same. It's the same candle. It's the same. Like you
Yeah,
can see, like bullish candle,
yeah,
bearish candle. Like it's look, even this one that's loading now. Like same candle. It's just yeah. It's gonna be a bit like the timings are gonna be a bit different. But if you put like
yeah,
you just match it up with what candles what, then
yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's the
literally
same.
it's just one candle out, isn't it? Like that's the
15
8:45
minutes.
on Footprint, and it's the 8:30 on TradingView. So you just need to make that slight adjustment. Yeah, the price itself totally.
Yes, completely, because it's not this. It's not what do you call it? Forex.
Yeah.
Because this is Euro futures.
Strange.
You can get and if you want to trade any pair, like you can always add it in. Like there's futures pretty much for nearly everything. Like gold, there's AED futures, JPY futures, pound futures.
I saw someone say somewhere that it was only worth using the footprint on the Euro USD and GU in terms of Forex because of the amount of data or something. But they might have been directly trading the futures charts, in which case they might have been referring to the liquidity available. So yeah, I'm not sure. Ignore me.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, because all you're using is just the candles, and you're just wanting to see like what's happening.
It's just a bit extra, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like because I was trying to implement Bookmap as well, and what I found, obviously, I was trying to see which levels had the most liquidity and where orders were and all of that. But what I found, if you're using futures, it's not very high probability. Like if you trade something like stocks or something that has like a lot of liquidity, like a lot of volume, then it's much cleaner and more accurate. But if you try using it on like futures or something like that, it's not as accurate.
Yeah.
Because again, like you have to look at the relative volume and the liquidity provided. Like if you trade like for example something that's a minor pair, again you see like just consolidation.
Yeah.
You don't really see much movement, so it's not really going to help you as much. So maybe just stick into like good moving pairs with this is probably a good option. Like AUD, USD, GBP, USD, Euro USD.
Yeah.
Things that move quite nice.
It makes sense.
There's a lot of news today, huh?
Yeah, later on.
But it's mostly in the low session.
Yeah. So might engineer a bunch of liquidity then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should. Oh, Kasim's in the YouTube comments.
It's a nice reversal rejection here.
Yes. So I should just say, everyone on YouTube, if you aren't aware, on the Instagram there is currently a giveaway running for. Who's that? Let me just.
Is that Kasim?
No. Hello. And mute. Okay. Yeah, like I say, there is a giveaway running on the Instagram for a 100k challenge with the Forex Funder. So make sure all you have to do is like and share the post, and yeah, you'll be in with a chance of winning that. And I believe that will be drawn on the 12th of May. So
there's still a lot of time.
Yes, absolutely. I never know how long to run these things for, but someone's just, because you're supposed to tag 2 people in a comment on it.
Yeah.
Someone's tagged real Donald Trump.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So
imagine he wins, then you're gonna have to send him 100k account.
I'd be delighted to. If he shouts me out at one of his rallies.
Yeah, he doesn't even have social media. I swear he doesn't have social media.
Yeah, it can't be.
It can't be a real account then, because they banned him from everything pretty much, right?
Is he back on Twitter now?
I'm not sure.
Elon put him back on?
I'm not sure, but I remember he was banned from Twitter.
Oh no, he is on Instagram.
Is he? Swear he was banned.
He's got the verified thing anyway. 23 million followers.
Oh, real Donald Trump. Interesting. When did that happen? I must have completely missed that.
Yeah. Well. Do you think he's going to get the presidency again?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think after what happened, all the crap that happened last time, I don't think.
I know.
Yeah, even Biden, like, I was watching some of his interviews the other day. It's like, because what would they ask him about? I think was it the debt or something, and then he was just he the way he answers the interviewer is just he's so blunt, so funny, like the way he answers them.
Yeah, he stinks.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like remember the one that I sent you where he just like he finishes talking and he just walks out like Mr. Burns. And the interviewer was asking him, he was like, the reporter was like, he was trying to ask him a question, and then he was like, he just walks out.
Yeah, he's just
in slow motion. He just walks.
It's insane.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it's mind blowing how old he is as well. Like, how they can elect someone that old to run for president in the US. Like,
yeah,
I think we were talking about
82 now, isn't he? Something?
Yeah,
he's got to be 82.
Yeah, it's like if you're that age, you should be at home, you know, looking after your grandchildren.
Sitting in a rocking chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and it's like, you know, he's gonna go on for if he goes on for another term, you know,
he won't make it through that, will he? It's mental.
He won't make it through another term.
Yeah, he could barely speak even before the last election.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, who knows? People really want him over Trump. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Biden is a living meme. Yes. Quite.
Yeah, honestly, I remember the days when Trump used to tweet, and then the markets used to go crazy.
Yeah.
He'd put like a tweet out, and then I think, was it like 2020 around that time, like on gold, he would put a tweet out. Gold would just like do some mad move, just randomly.
Yeah, I remember there was a crypto Trump coin, and it was just before before he got elected, and then the night he got elected, it skyrocketed.
Wow.
And then there were a series of other kind of meme coins like that for every election that occurred. Like, I remember there was a French election, and there was the right wing candidate was called Le Pen, and so then there was a crypto called Le Pen, and you know, on an election night that like soared up as well. But then she didn't get elected. So it didn't.
Pump and dump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny times. I used to go on, like back in 2016, 2017, I used to go on 4chan for just like in their business chat.
The forum, right?
Yeah. Because they were like, people would just post like their pump and dump coins in there, and you could just like ride a little wave.
Oh my god! Did you get involved in any?
Oh
coins?
Yeah, I was well into it back then. Yeah, I rode the 2017 bull run, and then rode it down as well.
Of which one? Of what?
When Bitcoin first went from like, it was like $800 when I first got in.
Wow!
And then it rode up to 20K.
Damn, that's crazy. What? And you just closed it like when it got to like 20?
No, of course I didn't. I held it. Yeah. And it went all the way back down to like 4K or something like that.
Oh.
And that's when I sold. Yeah.
Oh,
So
damn.
I know that was my first like introduction to trading, really,
Yeah.
because I that showed me that you can make money just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
It also showed me you can lose money doing nothing as well. But it kind of opened my eyes to the possibilities of this whole thing.
Definitely. Is that what got you into trading in the first place? Like
Yeah,
doing just like Bitcoin
yeah,
and stuff like that.
because I put 2.5 grand in
Sure.
to crypto. I
Mm.
had at its peak, I turned that into 80 grand.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my god. How much did he actually pull out, if you don't mind me asking?
About, and I really don't want to say, but about six. Like it was still profit, but it
Yeah.
didn't feel like profit. Like it,
Ah,
I
that's
fucked up
crazy.
royally.
That's 80. Like imagine going from 80 to like
Yeah,
6.
it was
Oh,
unbelievable because I remember what was going on in my head. I was like, right, once it gets to 100k, I'll withdraw half. And of course, it never got there. And then it went from 80 to like 60.
yeah.
And I was like, right, well, it's definitely not going to go
Oh,
down anymore. I've hodled for this long, so yeah. And then it went down from like 60 to 40. I was like, okay, well, this is the worst of it. This is definitely the worst of it.
yeah.
And then it's like 40 to 30, and then just slowly kind of trickled down over time. And then like I was the kind of epitome of like a bad psychology in terms of trading, because it was like it got all the way down to like 10, between 10 and 6 grand. And I was like, right, well, it's just
Oh,
going to go down to zero. It'd be silly to hold on any longer.
yeah.
So I was like, right,
Yeah.
okay, I'll
Cut your
take this
losses.
money. I'll take this money out. And then, of course, the
You
next
went.
bull run kicks in and it goes up to like 60 grand.
Oh,
Um,
you must have been kicking yourself.
oh, mate.
Oh no.
But yeah, it was just classic stupidity.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least I didn't lose a lot of money like some people put their fucking life savings in when
Oh, yeah.
Bitcoin was like
I
already
know
at
I got
20.
a friend, like friends that used to just whack in like thousands and thousands.
Mm.
I think one of my friends, he put all his student loan into crypto. He lost everything.
Oh
He lost
God.
everything. He lost
Ouch.
everything. Yeah, he lost everything. And then he was like in debt or something. Um, he was hoping like he was going to become rich off it. One of my friends trades, I think he put like, I don't remember how much K, I think it was like 40, 50K, and he lost it all.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sick. Yeah, I had
into
a mate
crypto.
who he was getting married.
Mm,
And I think his nan or his parents gave him like 10 grand to help with the wedding.
yeah.
And he put it all into crypto.
Fair enough.
he,
Oh my God.
and he lost it all. He was doing like options
Whoa.
trading and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, he basically had to get like a bunch of fucking bank loans and all this kind of stuff in order to still make the wedding go ahead and act as if like he had
Oh,
like because he hid the fact that he'd done this from
oh
his
no.
fiance, his parents, everyone.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear, God! Oh, I hope he doesn't watch this.
Oh no. Yeah. Just edit it out.
Probably, yeah.
Oh no. Nah, that's
Mm,
crazy.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Because that's the thing when people would see like, I think was it Charles that was telling us a story that his mate put so much money into crypto, and then he was gonna get married or something, and then he told the people that I was gonna get the parents that he was like, because they wanted to get the roof done, and then he was like, you don't worry, I'll pay for everything, and then when he lost everything, then he just disappeared.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then the parents still had to pay for the roof
yeah. Oh, it's
because
horrible, horrible stuff.
yeah, that's crazy. Because that's the thing. Like when you're making that much money, you think like you're like
Yeah.
top of the
Oh,
world. You think like you're the shit. Like you think you're that's it. You're gonna become
yeah,
a millionaire.
yeah, yeah. Because when I had that like 80 grand or whatever sitting there, I'd never had any money like that before, and I
Yeah.
just remember walking down the street like Had a bit of more of a swagger in my step. Just
Yeah, you
thinking,
think,
yeah,
yeah, you think that's it. Shit,
yeah, yeah. That's me
I'm
done,
just sitting
mate.
up.
Look at you, losers at work. I just
Yeah,
made 10 grand overnight, bitch.
that's crazy.
But yeah, yes, good times. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Oh, someone asked, "Are we going to be on YouTube every day?" No. But I was thinking of moving it to Fridays instead because Fridays are always a lot more fun.
Yeah,
And I'd have more of a Friday feeling, I think. So, yeah, maybe we'll
mm,
move it to Fridays. Uh,
could be worth a shot.
hmm. But yeah, probably going to end the YouTube stream now. But thanks for joining, those of you that did. Look out on Instagram or whatever for the next one, which will probably be on a Friday. Will it be this Friday? I'm not sure about that. But definitely next week. But yeah, thank you for joining. And yes, see you next time.
Have a good day.
All right. Okay.